Hi, hello, and welcome back, everyone. Today we're gonna be watching the very first season finale of The Office, one of two season finales of this TV show. I'm very curious whether this is going to be a special episode or if this is going to be just another normal The Office episode. Like in other TV shows, you have this finale thing, you know? You know when you watch the finale it's going to be something special. But back then, I think finales of TV shows weren't that special yet. So maybe this is just going to be another episode, just the last one of the season. Who knows? It's called Judgment. And I don't know who's going to be judged. They should judge the team leader. They should really judge him by what he has done ever since he had this talk with his boss when she said or told him to fire people, and he constantly keeps on getting new people into the office instead. So they should judge him for that. Other than that, they should judge him as well, and also this war guy dude, for being sexist, misogynistic, racist, and all the other stuff in every single episode, which means every single day in the office. They're harassing the women that are working there, and they should be judged for doing that. So I really hope they're going to be judged in this episode. That would be fun for me to watch. What I don't want to watch is another episode of 30 minutes of just women being harassed like it was in the last episode. That was a little too much. I do like the change of topics in between. We'll see, I guess. Maybe it's going to be another special episode like the one with the team training, because I like that one very much because it was something like different from the usual office day in and day out kind of deal, you know? So we'll see, I guess. I'm so curious what this is gonna be about. Who's going to be judged? Judgment.
This is the worst part of my job, you know. I do not want to lose a good man.
Oh, you told him? Wait, who's that?
It's just based on factors that...
Why am I getting fired?
Oh.
As I say, it's nothing personal. It's cutbacks being what they are.
Wait, isn't that the guy that the other girl kissed in the club last episode?
Anton is indeed a midget or a dwarf.
No, he's a midget.
A dwarf.
A midget is still a dwarf, but their arms and legs are in proportion.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that, because I'm not a native speaker. Okay, thanks, I've learned something. What are you doing here?
An elf is a supernatural being.
Yeah.
They don't actually exist, do they? In real life.
Are you asking this for real? Hello, sir?
I'm not passing the buck. This is someone else's decision. I didn't want to do this.
This computer guy next to you.
Is a pixie the same thing as an elf?
Hold on, Gareth.
What? I just want to know how come he knows so much
Oh
about
my god,
midgets.
read the room. It's not about that.
It's called an education.
Yeah. They don't have one.
I know, I probably seem like quite an imposing figure now with my... I brought that in.
Funny.
So...
Very funny.
This is Karen Roper, my new secretary. Although you can all use her.
Why have you hired yourself a new secretary when you're having to fire people like Alex this morning?
Is it people or task? Is, well, you know, people.
That's not an answer.
David, that's what we call him.
what
To
I
his
want to
face.
Whatever
Who loves you, baby?
Stop it! Why would you do that? Stick your hand off.
Keep the troops happy.
Well, they'd be a lot happier if they knew they got jobs.
Yeah. Does he still want to go? Like in the last episode, he said he wanted to go, but he hasn't told him yet.
I don't mean to stitch anyone up, but it's nothing I've said or done, is it?
No, not at all.
Nah. Mm-mm.
I feel a little bit like I'm wasting my time.
Like life's too short.
Yeah, exactly. Life is what happens when you're making other plans, and that's how I feel, you know.
Yeah. I know the feeling.
Oh, he also said, I'm the walrus, I'm the Eggman, so I know what to believe.
I didn't ask you.
Okay, you did ask me how I felt, and I'm telling you.
I don't wanna know
what's
now.
what do you mean
Don't
you
wanna
don't
know
want
now.
to
Is
know?
he
been a waste of time.
why is he trying to talk him back into the job?
Yeah. I don't want you to spread your bad vibes around my office. All right? You can be like that at the party. That'd be fun.
Oh, I don't think you can keep him no matter what you do. He made his decision already.
Yeah, hello. Right.
Are you going to the party?
You gonna talk before he leaves?
Right. See you later.
Yeah.
I guess not.
I don't want to be treading water, you know, and then wake up in another 5 years' time and say, shit, done it again.
Yeah, I get that. I've had this feeling so many times.
Do you think you could...
He put the tie under his shirt because he's afraid to shred it. Can't you just take more than just one paper and shred it?
Can you stop it?
Yeah, it's really loud. Okay. I'm not gonna question. Oh,
yeah.
oopsies.
You ready?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Judgment Day. Oh no, they're all afraid. They don't want to lose their jobs.
I've been made into a partner.
Oh.
My job is now available, and the board thought that either you or Neil.
No way.
I can tell you now, the board have voted 5-2 in favour of you taking the job.
Why? Do they know him?
It's one big family.
Yeah, I'm just sensitive to the fact that you have strong, let's say, emotional ties to.
Yeah, but not if it's about him.
Yeah, okay, I'll take the job. Please.
Good. Okay, well, the first step is to meet with Alan and the board.
Good.
Why did... I don't understand what kind of company is this. I'm sorry, but... makes me so angry.
To meet the board.
Because I've seen you so many
and
times in
finalise all the
reality.
details. Well, congratulations and good luck.
Yeah.
The least qualified people get the best jobs. And the more qualified people who get paid less are doing their jobs. Like actually doing their jobs for them.
How did it go? What's the news?
What did she say?
So, talk to them. I mean, maybe he can't, maybe he's not supposed to tell them anything yet because he doesn't know what consequences there are for each person yet.
Wow. There's good news and bad news.
I'm getting a promotion. You're being fired.
On a more positive note, the good news is I've been promoted. Every cloud.
This is the worst way he could have told them. The worst.
Should have told us the good news first. Got
There
you
is
happy. And
no good news, David.
Yeah.
promotion is genuinely considered good news.
It considers only you, though.
You're not going to lose your job. You know, you're not going to lose your job. So...
Wait, just skip this one guy.
I can't believe it. After all the things he said, it's just...
Oh, we're seeing new people talking.
So you're definitely leaving him?
Oh no, he wants to get his job.
Yeah, it would appear so.
Does he?
What about us?
Yeah, he wants to be promoted as well.
You know, but we're a team.
No, you're not.
No, I'll be getting a proper assistant, a PA.
A proper assistant?
Oh, that's it then, is it? The old team on the scrap heap. It's all gone.
That's how it goes, though.
Dam Busters, yeah. The squadron never dies, does it? Seen that film?
This episode feels so real.
That's not offensive, that's the dog's name. It was the 40s as well, before racism was bad, isn't it? So...
Before racism was bad. What the...
A whole bunch. That's always handy.
I would have taken a computer.
Because you can be sure, if they were in my position, they'd take the job and go, yep, thanks.
Yeah. That's true.
I'm not doing this for an Esther Rantzen heart of gold, or...
That's a very sad truth that he's spilling there, for once. But most of the people would have done the same.
And the freedom of others, and yeah,
That's the most profound thing you've ever said, mate.
He's got a shirt.
only for foreigners or women or disabled to take advantage of it.
Even if he starts good, he's always drifting off at one point in time. That look from that woman. This episode is well done. Very well done.
You got me a collection or a gift or something? Where?
Should have seen what you got, Pete Gibbons.
Oh, it's Harrier. Oh.
It's over. They all pretended to like your jokes as long as they were working for you.
I was officially offered the job as UK manager.
Why do you have to repeat it?
A lot of you will lose your jobs. That's why I told them to shove their job up their arses.
What?
Yes, we all are. We'll incorporate Swindon.
What?
Stop it. Seriously. Don't. Move on. Let's move on.
I don't believe that.
So, kick in there. Put the record on when I do that.
He just wants them to be happy as long as he has to work with them. That was a lie. That was 100% a lie. Do they all believe it? Seems like it. Why? Doesn't even have to speak, just seeing him is like, oh no. What did you just do? What did you just do to that woman?
Hey.
Can we please get the truth?
The reason that you didn't take the job was not because you didn't want it, but because you failed the medical because of high blood pressure.
Oh, what?
Are you saying that you cheated science and faked high blood pressure so that you could remain in the job?
You know.
Oh, this is even worse than I thought. This is even worse.
And we won't take no for an answer. Oh, hold on, you failed the medical. All right, stay with you.
Also weird that he has to do a medical in the first place for a job like that, to work in the office. Shoot, it's empty. There's nothing in it anymore. I'm so thirsty. So he's not gonna be there for the second season, is he? They're really dancing? They're both so stupid.
So, when are you leaving me?
The way she just touched his shoulders.
Yeah, I will, but there's a slight bit of a change of plan.
Okay.
David's made me senior sales clerk.
Oh, congratulations. So, what are you going to do with your life? Who are you going to stay with? And what kind of job do you want to have?
Half a century, you get a golden handshake, you rest a couple of years, and you're dead. Makes that crazy ride worthwhile is, did I enjoy it?
Yeah.
React to people, I make them feel good, make them think that anything's possible.
You put them in misery every single day, but okay. If you see it that way.
Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the laughs.
Wisdom.
There goes David Brent. I must remember to thank him.
Okay. Okay, that scene was not worth watching at all. Why this scene? What? I don't understand. Maybe I didn't get the joke, but I didn't understand that last scene. He was just sitting there at the computer looking at something. Okay, so this episode was a really well-made one. I have said it throughout watching it, but I do want to get deeper into detail now that I can freely talk and not being disrupted every 2 seconds. So, the main topic of the episode was how do bosses in companies, and we could say in general, react if they get offered a better position, if they always pretended to really like their staff, which happens in almost every single company. They really pretend to like their staff. But the moment of truth comes and they run for themselves. A workplace in many companies, at least in the super big ones, I guess when you go to a startup or a smaller company, family company, it's gonna be different. But if you work in really big companies, you will have the same topic over and over again. They pretend they like their staff and that you're really important, but in reality, you're just a number to them. You are just somebody they will let go the second you are not worth in their eyes anymore. This is my experience, and it has also been the experience of many people that I have talked to about this topic, and we have seen it portrayed in this episode so freaking well. He wasn't the company boss, he wasn't the CEO, but he was the team leader of this one team, and he pretended to really like those people. But the second he got another job, and the job would have been part of losing most of the staff he pretended to really care about, the second he got this opportunity, he took it. He didn't even think twice, because those people are only good enough for him, as for many company CEOs, as long as they do their work and as long as they are convenient for the companies and for the bosses to be there. And I might sound a little bit cynical at the moment because I was just fired in November, and I had kind of this situation where I worked for a company and I worked my butt off for 4 months, and I worked 8 to 10 hours a day with a contract of 32 hours a week. But the moment I spoke out against this, the moment I asked for my hours to be reduced, I was just let go because I was not convenient anymore. So I might be a little bit cynical about this whole topic at the moment, so please forgive me if I am. But I have lived through this very experience so many times in different companies, even before that, like where you really feel that you are not being liked for who you are, but for the work you do. And as soon as you can't do that work anymore because something comes up, they let you go faster than you can say I'm unemployed. It's just the way work life sometimes goes. And I don't say this is every single company, but overall, in general, it's the majority, I think. Back to this episode, I think this was portrayed very, very well in this episode. The way he took the job without thinking, and then the way oh my gosh, the speech he held when he said like, yeah, I'm being promoted, you're being fired, yay, yay, yay. That reminded me of speeches that I have heard throughout my work life before, where companies are like, we achieve these and these goals, and we love our staff because you achieved those goals, and we will give back to you only to get nothing back at all. The only thing that changes because we achieved all those goals is that the CEO of the company will have even more money than before. But the staff of the company never gets anything. Maybe like a chocolate Santa Claus when it's Christmas time or something like that. And again, I'm not talking for every single company. I have worked in companies that were completely different, but I think the majority of the big companies are just like that. And maybe it's just Germany. That might be the case. I don't know. But I've heard kind of the same things of American companies, for example. And I think in America it's even worse when it comes to that topic. I don't know how it is in the UK though, but judging by the topic of this episode, it is something that happens in the UK as well. Otherwise, why would they choose this as a topic of a really important TV show for this country? A really famous one. All in all, I really, really liked this episode, and it has led me to think a lot about my current situation. Which I don't even know if I'm gonna still be in this situation. When you watch the video, I might already have another job, but at the moment where I'm recording this, I'm still looking for new jobs. And for example, this almost last scene when the guy from Lord of the Rings talked about, and again, I'm so sorry, but they don't mention names. That's why I can't learn them. In usual TV shows, they mention their names like every now and then, so I hear them again and I can remember. But they don't in this TV show, so it's really hard for me to get all those names. But the guy from Lord of the Rings, when he talked about his work stuff and all in the end there, and he said, yeah, I wanted to climb the ladder no matter how I get there. If I leave the company, go to another company and get a better work job, or if I stay here and I kind of climb up the ladder and all that, made me think about my own life, about my own job situation at the moment very much. And this was me throughout the last weeks, where I'm like trying to think about where I am at the moment, where I will go, what do I want to do in the future, what do I want to do with my life. So it hit, like the whole episode hit very close to home. And I liked it because they did it in a really good way. And also it felt better to watch this episode than it did with the last one. The last one was way harder to watch. Way harder. They can be so serious at times and really focus on serious topics while adding jokes as a side dish. And then there are other episodes where they really try to go all in with the inappropriate jokes and they just won't let it go. But I think both of those kinds of episodes are important. Even the last episode, they speak about important topics that people should talk about. So I really like the show for doing that. Next episode, we're going to watch the first episode of the second season already. Wow, time flies. I will see you next Saturday. Have a nice day. Bye.